Well, everyone's journey into agriculture looks a little different. On Dirt Diaries this week, Kirbe Schnoor chats with Krista Soda, a nationwide agribusiness consultant who found her calling in the industry and never looked back. Hear her story tomorrow wherever you get podcasts, and again Saturday, 4 Eastern on Rural Radio. The new episode drops tomorrow wherever you listen to those podcasts. Well, Krista joins us now to share her story. Krista, thank you for being here. Listen, I understand you didn't grow up on a farm, right? But you did find yourself with a career now in agriculture. So give us a little background on yourself. What attracted you to the industry?
Absolutely. Well, I always say I didn't grow up on a farm, but I did grow up in a small town in southeast Iowa. And as I look back, I did detassel for one summer, just a couple of weeks. That wasn't my greatest experience in life. And we did have a garden, a pretty robust garden, really, and helped mom can and everything. So I guess there was a little bit of ag background in there. But after graduating from University of Iowa, I headed to Des Moines, and insurance capital of the world, or of the Midwest anyway. And so I ended up in insurance. And after a few years at a malpractice insurance company, I found Nationwide Agribusiness. And I've been there almost 20 years, and my heart is full. I'm one of those stories where you don't have to grow up in ag to become very passionate about ag.
Well, definitely shines through in everything that you do. Nationwide, we know, founded by farmers in 1926, has been involved with FarmHER since 2015. So tell us about this partnership over the years.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I lead our Women in Ag group at Nationwide. And in 2015 is when we started that. And we just happened to see an article in a local newspaper that there was somebody that was starting to shine a light on women in agriculture. And she was literally in our backyard in one of the suburbs of Des Moines. So started that relationship with Margie Geiler-Alaniz back then. She was our first speaker at our first event. And it really has just grown from there through the different partnerships that we've done. We've been involved for 10 years. We've been officially involved, I think, for 8 years. And as it has transformed back to RFD-TV and with Raquel and everyone, have the opportunity to work with everyone there. And it's such a great partnership. We're able to turn on a dime when we need to. We're able to do a lot of social media influence thanks to all of the wonderful people at RFD. So we really love this partnership and where it keeps growing over time.
Well, I got to tell you, that feeling is mutual all the way around. I know it is so great to have you a part of this team. Your dedication. I mean, boy, like I said, we can feel your passion for the future of ag. That seems to be thread through all of the work that you do. So I wanted to ask you, when it comes to filling your nationwide talent pipeline, what goes into the recruitment process? What opportunities are available?
Absolutely. Well, I have the pleasure of running our summer internship program as well. And we have a couple of different partnerships with large youth organizations that are on the collegiate level. And so that's really where our focus is. And in fact, 3 of our 4 interns this summer came from 2 of those groups. So really it's making relationships when they're younger, keeping them interested, letting them know there are careers in ag in insurance. It's nothing that people typically think about. Not all of us fell into insurance on purpose. In fact, most of us didn't, but as a nearly 100-year-old company that has been protecting farmers, ranchers, and agribusinesses for that long, we're excited to look at the talent pipeline. It makes me feel good. It's the cream of the crop out there. These kids are passionate about agriculture, and that leaves you feeling really good.
Boy, well, you do the work at Nationwide, so necessary. Our farmers and producers, they need that safety net. You joined Dirt Diaries with Kirbe Schnoor, your good buddy. You guys have been working together now for quite some time. What can people expect when they tune in, and what do you hope they take away?
I'm scared about what they might expect because I can't remember most of it. No, I think just what I really love about Dirt Diaries and where Kirbe has been taking that is it's just a look behind the scenes of real people, real women that are in the agriculture industry, some people in production, some people in the boardroom. So I think it's a lot of fun, but also kind of some exploring moments, digging deeper, making me really think. And I know every Thursday morning on my way to the gym, I pop it in to my car and listen to it. So I've really enjoyed it. And Kirby's just phenomenal. She does a great job, and she's a lot of fun, and she just makes you feel super comfortable.
It is. It is so easy to listen to. I feel like sometimes with these episodes, we're just listening to you guys have a conversation on a couch in a living room, right? It is just so easy and so informative. Krista, thank you so much. A pleasure to have you here, and thank you for all that you do. Krista Soda with Nationwide Agribusiness. Again, be sure to catch her Dirt Diaries episode. It's going to be out tomorrow wherever you listen to podcasts, and again Saturday, 4 Eastern on Rural Radio Channel 147. Of course, it all leads up to the new season of FarmHER RanchHER. Kirbe, very, very busy. That is going to kick off Thursday, September 4th. Watch as Kirbe travels across America from Massachusetts to New Mexico and Georgia, interviewing 13 of the best, the brightest, and toughest women in farming and ranching. Again, this is a show you don't want to miss. It is beautifully done. Kirbe does an incredible job. Again, Thursday, September 4th, here on RFD-TV. You can stream it live as well on RFD-TV Now.